Ukrainian President Zelensky visited Capitol Hill to address a joint session of all members of Congress in the House chamber. Zelensky thanked the U.S. for all of its military aid that it has provided so far and made a plea for continued assistance.
In all states, cities, and communities, all those who value freedom and justice, who cherish it as strongly as we Ukrainians, in all our cities, in each and every family, I hope my words of respect and gratitude resonate in each American heart. Our first joint victory, we defeated Russia in the battle for minds of the world. We have no fear, nor should anyone in the world have it. Russia found an ally in this genocidal policy, Iran. Iranian deadly drones sent to Russia in hundreds became a threat to our critical infrastructure. That is how one terrorist has found the other. It is just a matter of time when they will strike against your other allies. If we do not stop them now, we must do it. Financial assistance is also critically important, and I would like to thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for both financial packages you have already provided us with and the ones you may be willing to decide on. Your money is not charity. It's an investment in the global security and democracy that we handle in the most responsible way. It is in your power, really, to help us bring to justice everyone who started this unprovoked and criminal war. Let's do it. Let terrorists.
If you need more evidence that Ukraine is a failed state, look at the wealthy class in Ukraine. So remember how any fighting age man in Ukraine, like if you're of a fighting age, you were not allowed to leave, right? You'd be stopped at the border. You'd be stopped at the border and you'd have to go to the front lines and fight and die, because that's what's going to happen in this. Nothing good is going to come of this. Of course, but if you've got money, then you can flee. So if you've got money from all of the billions of dollars that the United States and the EU have been pouring into Ukraine over the years, into the most corrupt government in Europe, they are totally enriched with all of this money. And they were able to flee. So in the summer and early fall of 2022, Ukrainska Pravda, I don't know if I'm saying this wrong or not, it's a Ukrainian newspaper, so good for them. They've done an investigation. And they prepared several investigative documentaries. So Ukrainska Pravda, the newspaper in Ukraine, where they did they were getting tips about all sorts of Ukrainian wealthy who fled the country, got on private jets that were allowed to leave. Oh, they were allowed to leave because they've got money. And so the newspaper, the Ukrainian newspaper, tracked these oligarchs down, these fat cats. And they've called them now, I love this name, they're calling them the Monaco Battalion, because they've all basically moved to Monaco on their yachts, or bought yachts, living on yachts, bought houses, living along the Côte d'Azur. For instance, businessman Konstantin Shivago, who's included in Interpol's wanted list, relaxing on his private yacht that's worth $70 million.
Wait, did I not just see the Batmobile?
Yes. Yeah, they've got so much money they can drive a Batmobile. Like they have the I don't even know what year Batmobile. I think that's from
the Michael Keaton, the 80s.
I don't know if that's
what it looked like.
The fins looked really high, so I thought it might have been like the cheesy George Clooney film, Batman. But nevertheless, like all of this is like hidden camera footage of them capturing these oligarchs, like flying to their yachts in Monaco, and they call them the Monaco Battalion, meaning like these guys should be back in Ukraine. You have all of this, like you guys should be fighting. Like you guys should be fighting, right? But no, you fled the Monaco Battalion with, there it is, the Monaco Battalion. It's great. It's like 30 minutes of this, like of watching them tracking down these oligarchs. So good for them for doing this investigative journalism. And one of the guys, in fact, promised to sell his yacht and transfer the funds towards the restoration of Kharkov. He's going to sell his yacht. And oh, they caught him not selling the yacht, but laying on it with some beautiful women.